Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is that you inky savages are joining us for episode number 147 of the PenBoyRoy Pentertainment Podcast. Really excited to be here, especially after having such an awesome week. If you guys are following me on Instagram, then you'll know that I spent the last, 8-9 days in Puerto Rico. And I had such a fantastic time, but it is time to get back to life and the world. And therefore, I am so happy to be back here recording with my good friend Tom the Odd Oink.
Yay!
So,
I missed you, Roy.
I know you did. And I didn't want our listeners to miss us, so we're making sure we get this episode in this week. And I want to thank everybody once again for using the affiliate link to Goldspot pens. Please check out the description below for the affiliate link where you can make all your Goldspot purchases using coupon code. I forgot the code this week.
Potato.
It's coupon code POTATO. Potato, common spelling. P-O-T-A-T-O.
Yes.
And use that at checkout and score yourself an additional savings on most of the products on the Goldspot.com website. Make sure you use my affiliate link so that way it hooks me up. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Now, I'm looking at the read for December this week. This is the week of December 20th.
Yes.
And he wants us to talk about the Endless Regalia Daily 2023 planners that are here, loaded with features like habit and appointment trackers, weekly indicators on the daily page, holiday calendar, world time zone map, and much more. You get all of these features in two attractive colors, black and beige. I'm going to change that part.
So very attractive.
You get all these features in two very boring colors, black and beige. Get them now to make 2023.
Who cares what the color of the cover is? You're going to end up covering it with stickers anyway, so.
Good point. Get them now. Let me finish my read before you chime in. Get them now to make 2023 your most organized year yet. I'm pretty sure you can be organized without it, but I'm sure this will help. It's pretty cool. I'm looking at pictures. Ooh, textured cover. I wish you could see what I'm seeing. Moon phase calendar. Don't know what that is, but it has a back pocket for storage. It's got page indicators on the monthly calendar, which is really cool. I'm sold. I'm sold on this.
Is that going to be your 2023 planner?
Probably.
You at least keep track of your fish that way, something like that?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, it looks really cool. I like the way it looks. The Regalia paper, though, I do want to test it out more. But the planners are big for Endless, and they're really excited about it. So check them out somewhere other than Goldspot, because Goldspot isn't selling them, because Goldspot has something against the numbers 2023, or rather calendarized notebooks. So you can get the plain ones at Goldspot, but you can't get the planner. You can probably get the planners at other places like my good friend Ron over at Pen Chalet. And finally, last but not least, don't forget to check out my good friend Neil at his coffee company, brlcoffeeco.com. Get the best possible bean on the planet. Grind it up, drink it. You're going to enjoy it. The best coffee that you can possibly taste. It's the best coffee ever created in the history of anything ever created, ever. And the best thing about it is the caffeine is smooth and it doesn't give you the crackhead jitters. And if that doesn't sell you, I don't know what will. But that is just awesome coffee. Please check it out. Make sure you use coupon code ROY at checkout for an additional savings on all products on the brlcoffeeco.com website. Now, before we get to this week's episode of the Pentertainment Podcast, I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer. This podcast is not scripted and therefore will contain potty mouth words, both from Tom and I, mostly from me, so be forewarned. You have been warned. Now, on to the podcast.
The PenBoyRoy Entertainment Podcast. Stay savage.
Okay, stand by. So, messy room. I don't want to expose that. I just got this box in the mail. Haven't had a chance to open it yet. I want to do it together.
It's a box.
It's a big red box. It's from our good friend Kate in Armenia.
Oh, cool.
One of the owners of Benu. I'm not really sure what's in it because it was wrapped up and it was shipped via DHL. So that means there was enough tape. Like, it was almost like a bullet-resistant vest. I had to cut through it. It was like cutting open the alien from what movie was that? Did you ever see the movie
Alien.
Battle Los Angeles? Remember when they're cutting open the alien and they're trying to find the alien, or even cutting open the suit, the alien suit?
Wasn't it from like
Independence Day?
Independence Day? Yeah.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go.
what it was like, opening it and then getting past the foam.
Or
and
what
then
about
into the
there's that
box.
Japanese egg thing that's got like the multiple layers, and then you just it looks like a big lump, and then you cut it, and it just kind of unfolds, and it has like many layers to it. It just kind of oozes out all over the place. No?
I never heard of that.
Okay. All right,
But anyway, they
continue.
sent me this gift box, and this box is heavy, and since it's from Benu, I'm assuming there's Benu. This is the first time I'm opening up this box, and this is very nice of Kate. There's a lot of stuff in here, and the
Are we?
first thing
We're
that
keeping
jumps
this
out
as
at
like we're recording this, right?
yeah,
Just to-
all this is being
okay.
recorded, of course. Why would I not? What the first thing that jumps out at me is this right here. This Benu.
Oh, that looked like a pin.
It looks like a pen. See,
That looks like a pen.
when you send me pens, it makes me like you more than I should. So I'm gonna open up this pen together, but let's see what else is in here. Let me see. There's a card. I'm gonna read the
Ooh.
card.
You're such a good boy. You read the card instead of just
Yeah.
casting it aside.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Can you read
okay,
what's in
so,
there, or is
so
it
I can,
sensitive material?
I can. No, I just want to make sure it's not
It's
sensitive.
gonna make you cry.
I want to make sure it doesn't make me cry. Okay, dear Roy, happy. So this was actually written to me. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like legit written to me. It's not like she had someone write it because the handwriting.
that's awesome.
Dear Roy, happy holidays from everyone at Bennu. Wishing you peace, joy, and happiness throughout the coming year. Our thanks to you for sticking with us through this difficult year. We couldn't have done it without you. First, they could have totally done it without me. 100%. like give credit where credit due. They went through hell and back, and they didn't need me for it. But I do appreciate that they say this because, you know, the amount of shit that they had to deal with. There's nothing I could have done to help them. They did it all on their own. They're badasses. We couldn't have done it without you. It has been a joy and a privilege to collaborate with you, and we hope we'll have an opportunity to team up again in the future. She will. They will. Because now that we're doing the Riverside FM thing, having them on is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that'd be yeah, because we only
Yeah.
did audio last time.
Yeah, that's right. Best wishes for the happiest of holidays. Alex, his last name, I'm not even going to try. Kate, her last name, I'm not even going to try. And the entire Benu team, and they both signed it.
That is
Dude,
awesome.
how that is
Kate's
that
such
is
a
just-
sweetheart.
Yeah, that really, really is awesome. And then the card is green, my favorite color, with these things on it to make it look like a tree. Very cool. I appreciate. And look at this. So there's like a whole bunch of
So
stuff.
I have to say that the shredded paper is totally on brand for Bennu because that's inside the pen boxes.
Right. I call it kitty litter box.
The kitty
So,
litter.
Yeah. So then
Ooh,
there's this box.
those look like bottles of something.
Yeah, they're not ink. It looks like
Syrup or something.
I feel like it's alcohol, but I want to make sure the bottles don't fall out the bottom.
I don't think you could
It's-
ship it though.
I don't know, but it's called
You can.
Ararat, the Armenian brandy.
Ooh,
3 bottles of
Very
brandy
nice.
that I'm not gonna drink, but
okay.
the thought is very much appreciated. A red bag filled with I don't know what this is. It says
I
Grand
sense-
Candy. Grand
Yeah,
Candy,
I
so-
sense a keto unfriendliness here.
Yeah, a box of Arcoland.
Looks
I
like
don't know what this
chocolate,
is.
possibly.
Well, I'm looking at the ingredients. It says chocolate coated dried apricot with walnut. So I'm assuming this is some
Like a
sort of a
cluster?
chocolate covered treat.
Yes.
This is so sweet of them. This is so sweet. And
Literally
then another
sweet.
like a lot of cookies. All right, they got cookies in here. And then we got more assorted sujuk. I don't know what this is, but it's assorted. This is really
They almost look like dried fruit, something
right,
like
it-
that.
What a wonderful.
Is like, as I know, fruit's kind of like on the border. I know you're not supposed to do fruit for, for
Hold on,
keto.
we'll
Why?
talk
Like,
about that.
what's the deal with fruit?
I don't know. We'll talk. Well, I'll explain that in a second. But then there's this stuff. I don't know what this is, but what a wonderful gift box! Like that was so like. That's just so. I'm so undeserving. I can't even explain how moved I am by all these non-keto treats, even though they're non-keto. But it's just the thought.
Yes.
As the older I get, I start to realize what it means, that the thought that counts.
Yes.
I think that
it's so boring
really...
to anybody that's under the age of 21, but it's much appreciated by everybody that's of the, let's say, 35 and over category.
Right. What a great gift box from Benu. Thank you, Kate and Alex from Benu, for that gift box.
Well, the one thing that you can use, yes, there you go.
You sound like the doctor from Human Centipede, the way you said yes. I don't even know. Yes. I don't even know what's in here. Let's see. Ready?
Wait. Can I guess?
Okay, go ahead. Guess what's in here.
I am going to guess it's the New Year's pen, the one that just arrived at luxury brands.
I don't know. I don't know what's in here.
It's like green. It's a Euphoria. It's green. It's got gold sparkles. Let's see it. I want to see it.
Okay, wait. Before I open it, because I don't know what's in here. If you're wrong, let's make a game. Let's do a game. Let's do a bet type game. What if you're wrong? Okay. All right. Hold on.
What about if I'm right? I would like to know if I'm right.
Okay, if you're right.
Okay.
How about this? If you're right, we give away the pen that I'm holding. Okay. If you're wrong, we give away a pen from your side.
Ooh. Okay. I'll deal with that. Yeah.
It has to be new. It has to be new. It has to be the same, brand. So what do you think it is?
It has to be new? Because, I mean, I was thinking of, like, one of the pens I've been playing with recently, the Good Blue pen.
What's that?
Thinking of doing that one. It's the one that with the titanium flex nib on it. I was going to end up probably giving that away at some point anyway. But it's like relatively new. I've only had it for like a couple months.
No, but it has to be a Benu pen.
Oh, it has to be a Bennu.
Yeah, make it a Benu pen. Why? Yeah, we're gonna do a Benu giveaway.
Okay, so
right
then
now.
this is a Goldspot affair. If I end up losing, so
that's what I'm saying. Not you in particular. You know what I mean?
Okay. How about the ice and snow? We'll do the ice and snow. You don't know. You know the ice and snow, right?
I've been in Puerto Rico.
I know where there is no ice and snow. I get it.
And I've dumped my brain knowledge. Because while I was away, I don't know if you noticed, but I completely and totally just disconnected from anything and everything life. I just enjoyed myself. But anyway, okay, so you think it's which one?
I think it is the Euphoria, the 2023 New Year's edition, which is green. It's your favorite color. It's got gold and sparklies and things like that in there.
Okay, so you think it's the Euphoria 2023 edition. So again, if you're right, we're giving away whatever's in here. And if you're wrong, you're giving away a Benu. Do you know what Benu you're giving away? Ice and snow.
The Talisman Ice and Snow.
Okay. Ice and snow. Okay, so let's open it up. Ready?
Drum roll.
Okay, here we go. I'm pulling it out nice and slow, and it is...
No! I'm wrong.
So what I'm holding here is actually...
It is a Euphoria.
It is a Euphoria, so you got that part right. Wow, this is a nice one. But what Euphoria is it?
I don't know. Let me see.
It's like blue with blue silvery sparkles, and it has a hint of purplish to it. You know what I really like about this? You know what it reminds me of? Oh, I like it very much. This is a Euphoria. I like it very much. Has a number 6 size nib, but unfortunately, because Tom is wrong, you're not getting this one. You're getting the Ice and Snow.
Talisman Ice and Snow.
Talisman
I am
Ice
looking.
and
Is
Snow.
that could be? Is that French poetry, or is that the scent of irises? That looks like it could be French poetry.
Okay.
The model that's called French poetry.
I'm going to tell you right now what it reminds me of, and you may not like why, but when I opened this just now, since it was the first time looking at it, what it really reminded me of was do you remember back in the day when it was before Game Boy had color, before the Game Boy Color, but it was between the original Game Boy and then the Game Boy Color, there was something called the Game Boy Pocket.
No,
Do you remember that?
That one?
Yeah, so basically the Game Boy Pocket was like an evolved version of the regular Game Boy. It had a bigger screen. It was still black and white. It didn't have color. But instead of that spinach green, it had more of a black and white screen. It was a bigger screen. And instead of using 4 AA batteries, it used 2 AAA batteries. Or was it 2 AA batteries? It was 2 AAA batteries. So it was the Game Boy Pocket. And they had different colors. One of the colors was ice bluish. And for some reason, this reminds me of that.
Wow.
How awesome is that?
I'm surprised that you remember what batteries each of these things takes. That's just
it was a
remarkable.
big deal because when I had Game Boy, so I had the original Game Boy, and I remember. Let's go into my childhood and things that traumatized me. My original Game Boy had 4 AA batteries, and the reason why I had to know that was because AA batteries cost money. Right. So when it ran out, I had to convince my mother and my father to buy me new batteries because I was in like 4th grade.
Yes.
So that was crucial to know. And I remember one night I complained about not wanting to do my homework on a Friday night, so my mother got mad. So she took my Game Boy and threw it across the room and smashed it.
Jeez.
Broke it. Yeah, it didn't work. Anyway, what ended up happening though with that Game Boy was, for some reason, Toys R Us had this ridiculous, awesome, like, return policy. It was a year later, I found that Game Boy that was thrown across the room, and there was no actual physical damage on the front or on the side and stuff like that. It just wouldn't turn on because it was flung across the room. Because that's how my mother dealt with me. So I took it to, and I always kept the packaging just like I do with the fountain pens and stuff like that. So I took it to Toys R Us, and I was like, yeah, I bought this, and it doesn't work anymore. They exchanged it for me.
Oh, wow.
Like, they legit exchanged it for me. So I was like, awesome. So I remember, like, I was so happy. I got the new system, and I had my games that still worked and everything like that. And I was really happy about it. I had to buy AA batteries and stuff like that. And then I remember, like, a little while later, I think my mother destroyed that one too. And I think it was because I also, like, didn't do homework or something like that. But eventually, a year after I replaced that second one, I think I saved up and I bought the Game Boy Pocket. And I can't remember how I saved up. But my mother would never destroy that one because I saved up my money for it. I don't remember how I earned the money. But the fact is, she bought me the other Game Boy, so I didn't buy it, so she'll smash it and make me cry. But when it came to stuff that I purchased myself, I think I was like, I made like $5 a week or $10 a week at a comic book store. So she would never do anything to touch. She would never break anything of mine that I bought myself, So I got a Game Boy Pocket, and I remember it was like a bluish color. And then I remember playing Wario Land on it, thinking, oh, this is great. This is awesome. Anyway, this pen brought me back memories of Game Boy Pocket. Oh, what
Painful memories.
Okay, painful memories of my original Game Boy. Because she did the same thing to my Nintendo Entertainment System, right? I think it was
this sounded familiar, but I didn't think it was with the Game Boy. I remember, I think it was like with a system. Yeah.
Yeah, that Nintendo Entertainment System. I didn't want to do homework on a Friday night or something like that. It was either I didn't want to do homework or I wanted to play longer than my hour allotted time. So that Nintendo system got smashed and stuff like that. So
I will tell you from a parent's point of view that the thought or the feeling of wanting to smash an entire entertainment system because your child is not listening and being willfully either disrespectful or just like belligerent is very strong. Like,
right.
It takes a lot of willpower to not have to just go and just, I've seen that stuff happen before on like social media. There's like people posting videos of themselves like smashing Xboxes and stuff like that because their kids like, we're flipping the bird or whatever. And I get it. It's because these things are massive distractions, and like the kids just, when they're locked into them, just don't want to engage with anything else. And,
Right.
And you're just like, I just want to take away this focal point that is taking you away from all the things that I want you to do, and just rip it right from you, and maybe you learn a lesson that way. But just have to, I hold back. I'm just like, nope, can't do that. I'm not the right way to do it.
I'm not gonna comment on whether I think it's a right way to do things or not, because I don't have kids. I'm not going to have kids, so I am nobody to talk about parenting. That would be you. It would be you to say this is right or wrong for your kids. I don't think it would be. I don't think it's appropriate. Like, listen, that was some old school parenting shit, right?
Yeah.
Like, I got the shit beat out of me if I did something stupid, right? Nowadays it's different,
Yeah.
And I remember I was more afraid of like the beating I would get if I got into a fight at school and lost than any more than anything else. That was what scared the shit out of me. I'm gonna get shit beat out of me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get smacked around. Or I'm gonna get punished or something like that. I actually though, honestly, the punishment was always worse than like getting hit by my parents. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, cause like I would rather not be restricted to watch like the videotape we got from Blockbuster that I've been waiting for over the weekend. You know what I mean? I'd rather just get smacked instead of, you know what I mean? Like, instead of being told, oh, nope, you can't, because you got in trouble at school, you can't watch the video that we rented or something like that,
Yeah. Because at a certain point, it's like the physical aspect of like the hit or something. It's just like, oh, it's just temporary. It's just a little sting of the pain. But the emotional pain of and the loss of not being able to do something else that you really want to do is much more stronger.
Yeah, I got a sneeze coming on. It's not brewing properly. Hold on.
No. I was going to say, usually if you say the word sneeze when you feel like you need to sneeze, then it usually stops it for some reason. For me, at least,
that's
it
true.
does that.
Because I did say the word sneeze. I said I have to sneeze.
And you totally, that's what I was saying. Like, you totally defied my expectations right there.
Yeah, this pen is really awesome. You want to share a screen share since you were wrong what the giveaway is going to be?
Sure. Let's take a look at that. Ice and snow. Ice and snow. Let's take a look at that. Share it on my screen. There we go. That is the Bennu Talisman.
Oh!
Ice and snow.
I like that.
It's very
They should
frosty.
call that... They need to call that the Frozen Edition.
Yes. Well, there's obvious issues with doing that. And
Is that... I've never seen that before. Is that a Goldspot exclusive?
It is, Roy. Welcome back. So,
Yeah.
let me tell you all about this. This is the Bennu Talisman Ice and Snow, a special limited edition collaboration with Bennu and Goldspot pens. And it is done in the similar aspect of, let's say, Shooting Star, which was a version that was done months ago. Where there's a gradient from a blue to a lighter color. This one, it's an icy blue to a snowy white, and you've got sparkles that look like snow. Unfortunately, I'll give you a little bit of a insider view on developing this particular pen, is that we wanted to have snowflakes in the pen. And the original working title of this pen would be the Bennu Snowflake. But snowflakes were too heavy, in the glitter. They would sink too much into the material, and you wouldn't be able to see them. So they would all clump together and not disperse themselves, as you would see here, how the glitter kind of disperses itself. So scrap the idea of the snowflake and went with more just a general ice and snow, because it just kind of looks like freshly fallen snow.
They should have just called it the Bennu Talisman Fountain Pen Frozen.
Frozen
right?
popsicle.
Yeah, just frozen. Mm-hmm. It's not. And then when they open the box, there's a little music box that asks you in a very quiet voice, "Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I hardly see you anymore. Come out the door. Right?
Nice.
It's like
So,
you've gone away.
Also, the Talisman
We used to be best buddies.
is
Now
an
we're
addition
not.
that incorporates another material into the resin that's supposed to give good luck. So the angle for this is that it's snow quartz that's put in that has additional benefits of giving you good auspicious starts to like New Year's resolutions and things like that. So it's kind of ties itself together with the whole snow and ice aspect is throwing the snow quartz ground up into the material as well.
What nib size is that?
It is there's either medium or fine right now. Broad is currently still on its way and should be here after Christmas.
I meant
what Schmidt nib?
Yeah, number
that's what
5,
you
number
meant.
6.
It is a number 6 Schmidt. Number 6 Schmidt.
Okay. So this is actually impromptu giveaway that Pentertainment Studios and Goldspot suddenly got into. Goldspot because Tom fucked up the bet. If you were right, then I'd be giving away this new pen that I got, which was the Euphoria. What's the Euphoria that I got called?
It is, I think, French poetry.
French poetry.
That's what it looks like to me. I mean, somebody could
Yeah.
correct us in the comments if they're watching the YouTube version of this.
Well, I mean, it's just a nice blue, purplish, sparkly pen. It's Kate, if you're
let's see, I
listening.
can look it up.
Alex, if you're listening, love you both. Thank you for sending me this pen. I'm a huge fan of Benu. I'll tell you right now, it looks a lot like the one that you just popped up. I think it is French
Right?
poetry.
Yeah, it
Certainly
looks
is
like it.
French poetry. You know what? Next year we're going to go to France. So I'm going to take this pen with me when I go to France.
Are you?
That is
I,
the French
I know you're
poetry.
going to Italy, but I didn't know you were going to France too. You're going
Yeah, so
around.
France is in the fall. Italy is in April. Oh no, June.
very
End of April or end of May. End of May. And that's where we're going to be hanging with the Grandmaster Dante Del Vecchio. So yeah, so what I have in my possession is the Benu Euphoria fountain pen in French poetry.
French poetry.
Yeah.
Now, I could have sworn the thing that you were going to get was the New Year one, which like I said, it just arrived at luxury brands, and they're going to be distributing it so that Goldspot and other retailers will probably have it within the next few days.
Wow.
So right in time for the New Year, and it's I think the only nib size they don't have right now at the moment will be fine, so they'll have the medium and the broad. So
Gotcha.
So if you were paying attention, the Snow and Ice only have it in medium and fine, no broad. Euphoria New Year limited edition, only medium and broad, no fine. So
Okay.
Go
So
figure.
here's how we're going to do the giveaway. Okay?
okay,
I want you guys to search an answer to a question. And the question is, what should you never skip? What day should you never skip? Based on either my Instagram or the Odd Oinks Instagram. So you're going to have to go to our Instagrams. You're going to have to follow. And then you're going to have to go through the Instagrams. And there's a day that I think, and Tom agrees for sure, you should never skip.
I think I know the answer to this. I can't compete, right? I can't enter to win this myself.
No, you can't, because you're the one doing the giveaway. But if you want to win the Bennu Talisman fountain pen in ice and snow, a.k.a. frozen, then email us at pentertainmentpodcast@gmail.com. What day should you never skip? Never skip, fill in the blank, day. And if you get the answer right, you will be in the running to be selected to win the Bennu Talisman fountain pen in ice and snow. Whether it is a medium or fine is up to you. And you're just going to send the answer over to pentertainmentpodcast@gmail.com for your chance to win the Bennu Talisman fountain pen in ice and snow.
Let's leave it as
Exclusive.
a deadline for the end of the year. We could do that.
Yeah, you have until the end of the year.
You have until the end of 2022.
Yeah. And if you want to increase your odds of winning, special attention will be given to why one should not skip this particular day. What do you think?
Intriguing.
Is that too much work?
No, I mean, I knew it right away what you were talking about, but maybe some folks out there might want to take a look at the Instagram and find out for themselves.
It
Possibly.
might not be mine. It might be yours.
So you saw the video where I teased the ice and snow pen, or no? Where I did the little TikTok.
When did you
that?
publish it? That's an important question.
It was last week, so you probably missed it. But yeah, you'll get a kick out of it. You know, because I do remember you sending me a text and you're like, "Ah, that's so funny," and I thought it was in response to that. It's the one where this pen was popping up, and it was like winter is coming.
Oh yes, that's the one where
Yeah.
you're like, winter is coming, and then you're looking around and the voice, winter is coming. And
Yeah,
then what really had me losing it and laughing on my bed in my hotel was the part of the video where you could drop the screen so they can see us again, because they're still staring at a static picture of a fountain pen if they're watching, is the part where you're pretending to do the beginning of your Goldspot video. Mm-hmm. Can you actually bring it up? I think it's hilarious. I think we should show it.
I think we could
Yeah,
watch it.
because
Let's
it's
see.
time for me to have a pee break anyway.
Oh, okay.
So while I'm doing the pee break,
I don't know. Does it allow like music to be played through? If
yeah,
you know
whatever
what I'm
it is
saying?
that you share it'll show.
Okay. So let's take a look at this here. So I am looking it up. Hold on one second. Let's get there. Let's okay. So let me share the screen here. Rollerball Paul is up representing. So let's take a look. So we're looking at the Goldspot Pens channel here. Let's open this up so you can see. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Winter is coming.
Hey, pen pals, welcome back to another episode of Top 5 Pens, where I'll show
Winter
you
is coming.
Samantha.
Winter. Winter is coming.
It's a great video. No, let it run again because I want to let it run again. Let it run again. Because the part that I want to laugh about is
Winter is coming.
when you're doing the top 5 videos intro. Mm-hmm. That was the most funny part for some
Winter is
reason.
coming.
Your reaction is gold right
Hey,
here.
pen pals, welcome back to another episode of Top 5 Pens, where I'll show
Winter
you
is coming.
Samantha.
Winter is coming.
It's a great
Yeah,
video.
that Samantha reference was from
Winter
Frozen
is
2.
coming.
Yeah. I love the running away. Dude, that's a great video. You could take it down now. That was awesome. I love that. That had me rolling. That part in the video where you're doing like, hey, pen pals, you know, blah, 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 blah.
I came up. I thought of that, and I was like, you know, because I really wanted to include the whole winter is coming thing, because it was a teaser for the pen. So it's like this pen kind of symbolizes winter.
Yeah.
And using something that everybody knows with Game of Thrones and stuff, and the fact that winter is coming, it's coming next week for real, the winter solstice. I was like, I got to come up with some way to. It's like, oh, what if the pen was kind of like, you know, stalking me and just kind of, you know, appearing wherever as like a creeper, you know? So
I thought that was a great video. That was funny. You've been doing some good stuff on TikTok and Instagram and stuff nowadays, especially with the fountain pen. How to fill a fountain pen and you were using your feet.
I was expecting a lot more hate and disgust regarding that video, but surprisingly, most people found it funny.
It's hilarious. Did we talk about this on last week's episode?
No, I don't think we did.
We talked about it at the off the air, right?
I think we might have, yeah.
All right, you gotta have to bring it up. You got to bring it up
Yeah.
and let's share it.
Oh,
right
we
now.
got to break. No, because then that might get us less subscribers. Then let me bring it.
Come
up.
on,
Hold a
share
second.
it. Share it.
Sharing is caring. So let's
Yeah.
go take a look here. What is it here? You're not here. You're not seeing it yet, right? Okay.
Not yet, no.
Now let's get back to that page. Let's see. Yeah, and this was prompted by the just saying like we need to make a video, and like TikTok is like a whole bunch of people doing funny, stupid things.
Yeah.
So like, Tom, let's just do something that's like really just stupid. I was like, you want stupid? I'll give you stupid. Here it comes. Like I'll give you stupid in spades. You're gonna wish that you didn't say that, because that's just what you're gonna get. So this is the result of that.
How to use... Okay. So for everybody watching...
What's up, pen pals? I would really love to show you how easy it is to fill this Novelore Original Plus fountain pen, but my hands are really camera ready today. They're kind of chapped and a little, like, dry from the weather and everything. I just wish there was some other way.
By now, you should know something's wrong.
Right. You're
Something's
untying
going
your shoes.
very wrong.
You're pulling your feet out of your shoes.
First, unscrew the cap to reveal the nib, and pull the piston rod all the way back.
There's
after
real
unscrewing
practical
the blind
information
cap.
here.
I'm filling this pen with Novelore's new Atlantic Blue ink. Submerge the fountain pen nib completely in the ink, then press down on the plunger until it stops. And that's it. Not so bad, right? Now all we have to do is wipe the nib down and get right
And
in.
wipe the rest of the pen.
Follow Goldspot pens for more fountain pen how-tos and writing tips.
You like
So
the
for everybody who's not watching and listening, you have to know that on the Goldspot YouTube channel, he has a short, and in the short, he's showing you how to vacuum fill a fountain pen, but he doesn't use his hands. He uses his feet for the Navilar vacuum filling pen, and I think it's hilarious, hysterical. I love it. So, I don't know. If you're watching it and you ever win a giveaway, sniff your pen to make sure that it doesn't smell like toe cheese, because it may. It may. All right, you can close the screen.
Yeah, I just actually did not even think about. I was just thinking of showing the video of both of them. I forgot that this is being this served as audio primarily. So I was like, I don't know if people are gonna be sitting there being like, oh, I'm gonna listen through this, this YouTube short that I can't actually see.
Well, they can always go on YouTube and look at it. But did you give away that
True.
pen yet?
Did I give it away?
Yeah, you should give it away.
Oh, I burnt it.
And then no, but with the giveaway, include like an alcohol wipey. Right?
Well,
And
no, alcohol is going to ruin the plastic.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That pen is
Or
done
acrylic.
forever.
It's acrylic. So.
Yeah. Well, what's important is that, you're a clean dude and you shower at least, once a quarter?
Yeah.
Whether you need it or
Thereabouts.
not. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So just now that people have seen that.
And cannot unsee it.
Right, and cannot unsee it. Can you offer a guarantee that if someone buys a pen, they're not going to be buying that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
In strong terms, state it now for anybody who's watching.
If you buy that particular Novelore Original Plus, you are not getting toe cheese with your pen. So
Right, you're not getting
Yeah.
the toe cheese pen. Now,
Right.
if for whatever reason you order that pen and you specifically ask for that one, you may be a person who has some sort of weird Tom fetish. I'm just letting you know that off the.
It's like, sometimes I get notes. It's like, can Tom test this pen? And then it's like, can Tom test this pen, but with his feet?
Right.
I'm just going to just gloss over those and be like, I'll just test it with my hands. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one you should do is how to fill a fountain pen. No hands, no feet. Butthole style.
Oh my God.
How to get your Novelore to smell like a Doodler's pen. Okay. So anyway, we're going to move on. What was it that I wanted to talk about? I can't remember.
We had that awesome massive unboxing that you just did. So
Yeah, where I got this awesome. I really love this. I really love this Euphoria French poetry. I really like it a lot. It's gorgeous. It's blue. It's almost purplish, the sparkles. I don't know if I'm influenced. See, but this is why reviewing pens can be hard, because I don't know if I'm influenced by the thought that moves me or the pen itself. You know what I mean? But either way, I have strong feelings about this pen, and a big sense of thanks to Kate and Alex, both of whose last names I'm not even going to try to pronounce. But gorgeous pen. Thank you very much. This is beautiful. And I'm glad that you were wrong, because I certainly don't want to give this away, being that it was...
I was close,
gift.
though. I was at least in the same model.
Yeah, and even if you were right, I was going to come up with some bullshit excuse not to give it away. And make you provide the pen anyway.
You dick.
Yeah, I know. But this is really a gorgeous pen. Really loving the plastic. Like, they do some really good things over at Bennu. Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. You know what I want to call this one? You remember this
Skull
one?
and Roses? Mm-hmm.
Skull and Roses. I want to call it the Wednesday edition. I don't know why.
You watched that show?
Oh, did you watch Wednesday on Netflix?
The wife and daughter watched it. I didn't. I caught parts of it and didn't really hold my attention that much.
Really great show.
Yeah.
Really good show. The actress who plays Wednesday, excellent job at playing Wednesday. I don't know anything about I don't even think I know her name.
Yeah.
I think it's I can't even guess, but she just did a fantastic job.
End up finishing watching The Watcher, which is actually based off of this place in New Jersey, Westfield.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
No.
No, I haven't heard of it.
It was very creepy, lots of creepy parts in it, but I just felt like it did not end well, in terms of not being a very full story. It was full of lots of, oh, this is who did it, and then they backpedal. Oh, this happened. No, it really didn't happen. It just was a lot of that. It was building up the story and then just taking it back and saying, oh, none of this happened. Oh, disregard this. This wasn't true, or this was. It just was a lot. It was really back and forth, and then by the time that it ended, it just felt like it was flat.
I don't know what show you're talking about. So
it's on Netflix. It's The Watcher.
Okay. But if you're going to convince me to watch it, you didn't do a very good job. But
sorry.
going back though, Wednesday, really good show. I really enjoyed it. The actress plays Wednesday really well, and she looks like she's about 12. So that to me is wow, how does a 12-year-old know how to act so well at 12? Right?
But I think a lot of the child actors, they look a lot younger than they actually are. It's just generally speaking.
This girl is, I think she's legit 12.
She's legit 12.
She legit looks 12. Like if she were over 12 years old, I wouldn't believe it. She looks so adorable. Like she's such a cute, when I say she's a cutie, I mean I want to pinch her cheeks and give her a lollipop and a happy face sticker type cute, right? I'm not talking Elizabeth Olsen cute. That is a whole different level of cute that, does not apply to this young child who plays Wednesday. But I love the casting. They used Catherine Zeta-Jones, who is also cute. Again, a different type of cute than the young actress, who is also a different cute than so many different meanings for one word. And then the guy who plays Gomez, that actor, one of my favorite. He is so good.
Guzman.
Yeah, he's fantastic, and he plays it really well. I mean, it's different casting than Raul Julia from the old movie, but fantastic. Oh, and Christina Ricci was in it too, in the show.
Yeah, she was the original Wednesday.
Yeah, so Christina Ricci was casted in the show, which is great because I love Christina Ricci. Also a cutie, different version of cutie than.
I feel like we're in the middle of what's it called? Sensitivity training right now. The way that you're this is cutie, but it's a different type
right.
of
No,
cutie.
because the reason why I'm being very clear about that is because the main actress who plays Wednesday is absolutely a cutie, but the same type of, when I use the word cute, the same type of cute that I would describe my nieces, right? My preteen nieces,
Yes.
where they're just adorable, they're cuties. And then when I'm talking about Elizabeth Olsen, totally different connotation. So I'm making that very clear so I don't come off as a creep.
I see.
But I think I do anyway, just because I use the word cute so many times. Mm-hmm. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just if I want to pinch some stranger's cheeks, it kind of seems a little weird to me. Like
Right.
I got to know you a lot
right.
first. In order
But
to
if
go
it's
up
like,
to you
but
and
it's not. It's
pinch your cheeks.
right. But it's not weird if it's like, you know, a cute little child. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hi there, you're cute. Pinch, right?
I never liked it when anybody like pinched or even just touched me as a child. It's just it's like, get off
Yeah.
me, grandma.
I feel like adults, when you're a
Smothering me
kid,
with your
and
love.
they pinch your cheeks, they have no concept of the fact that like they pinch too hard,
Right.
right? So they would always pinch your cheeks and then pinch real hard, and you'd be like, ah, stop it. No, but yeah, Wednesday was a great show. I think it was very well written. Thing, the hand that walks around, the whatever special effects they used for that was amazing. It makes me wish I had a severed hand following me around all the time too. It's a good show. I think you should watch it. You would definitely like it.
I know Last of Us is going to be on HBO Max soon.
Last of Us is releasing on HBO Max on January 15th.
And then
That
we
is-
shall not hear from you. Oh, isn't it being released weekly, or is it
I-
all at once?
I don't know. I am so looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. So much. I mean, you
Yes.
know how much of a Last of
know.
Us fan I am.
I
And you know
know.
what's funny? I was actually talking about it with my wife. So, you know, on my shoulder, I have 8 anchors in my right shoulder. And the problem with that is there on the circumference of my shoulder, I have 5 incisions. And those scars are so readily visible if I'm not wearing like a shirt or if I'm wearing a tank top. And those scars skeeve me out.
Really?
So I wanted to get a tattoo to cover it. The tattoo I was going to get was Ellie's tattoo from The Last of Us Part 2.
Would that be your first? Have you had one before?
I've never had a tattoo before, so yeah, it would be my first. My wife, she was like, listen, you can do whatever you want, but she's like, is it really necessary? And I was like, yeah, because like every time I see it, it just these like scars really gross me out, and I don't want to see them anymore. I'd rather see a tattoo there.
Yeah, you're
So-
basically replacing it with something that would really make you very like, you know, I say like proud to be in your own skin. Just like the seeing that tattoo
but
on
I'm
there.
not sure. I'm not sure I'm going to go through with it. But just so everybody has an idea, I also had Ryan Cusack make me an Ellie's tattoo fountain pen. So you see this? It's a moth and then leaves. Right, so basically the moth would cover the round of the shoulder, and then the leaves would go down to the elbow, that kind of thing, and just to cover it up. But I don't know. Being that I've never had a tattoo my entire life, I'm not sure I'm ready for that now. But I don't like the scars, so I don't know.
I say that's a pretty good reason to investigate it. I myself do not have any tattoos, but my wife had gotten one later on in life. Let's say it's like not. This was maybe. I want to say.
What did she get?
She has the word faith on her wrist, with like a rosary, but it's done in cursive, and and she's been looking to try and get another one, but she is very much the type of person that can't settle on a particular design, or it took her such a long time just to even think of finally going through with that one, because she's also like nervous about it too. This is the whole needle thing. She's not good with needles.
Yeah.
So, you know, it took a lot for that one, but she would be interested in getting another one. Yeah, but this was
See,
like
my-
maybe
my
I would
thing-
say
my
like
thing is-
7-8 years ago, maybe. This was a while ago.
My thing is, I really love The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us Part 2, one of the greatest games ever made. But my true concern is, what if in 10 years I don't like the design? Or what if I don't like
That's
the
me.
game anymore?
That's
You know,
me.
so
Yeah.
now I gotta go to my grave with this thing on me that I don't like. I don't want to regret it, and I'm just like, ugh, you know.
That's
why I
why I
have
think you need
no
to put the
tattoos.
Pentertainment podcast as a tattoo.
Maybe. I don't know, man.
You could put yourself as your Funko Pop alter image on your shoulder. people be like, "What is that? That's you, isn't it?" It's like, yes, it's me as a Funko Pop.
I don't know if I'm willing to do that. I like if I had to put anything, it would be the moth and the leaves from The Last of Us, Ellie's tattoo. But I don't know.
That's the thing about fountain pens is, especially with something like you had bespoke design by Ryan Krusak, you could have that customization done. You could have something be expressed and put into manifested into real life and own it. But with a tattoo, it's on your body and it's permanent unless you go through tattoo removal laser surgery, and that's just
but I think even then it doesn't completely
just
remove
fades
the
it.
tattoo.
Yeah.
It
just creates more scar tissue around the scars that you already wanted to, cover up in the first place.
Yeah.
So
I was also thinking just taking dates, important dates, like my wife's birthday, my birthday, our anniversary, the date we met, and just tattooing the digits all the way across the shoulder until it covers all the scars and stuff like that.
So you would be a walking password encryption breaker.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You'd be able to break every. So you'd be like all somebody a grifter would have to do is just look at your shoulder and be like, "Oh, I'm into your Gmail. I'm into your bank account."
Yeah. You know what the thing is though is also like, I see people who have tattoos and they're like 10 years old and stuff. They look kind of faded. So something about that, it turns like a grayish green. It doesn't look very dark and rich anymore. And I'm not crazy about that look either, So I'm not sure. I don't know.
You have to keep up with them. I think once you have them and they get like that, you have to then go back and get the colors touched up and the line work touched up and everything. It is awesome, and it totally, as an artistic type of person, speaks to me in a way that I'm just like, oh, this is, especially some of the artwork that they put on there and the level of detail and realism and the colors, and I even like the tattoo style itself. But just for me to put it on my own body and I have to live with that choice for the rest of my life, it's just something that's the roadblock for me. It's not happening.
I agree. Well,
plus I have no real estate since I'm a hairy beast, so.
Right. You got lots of hair. I barely have any hair. This hair on my head is the only hair that I have.
Yeah, you could go buck wild with
I could tattoo. I'm like a blank canvas.
You're a blank canvas.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll do the tattoo. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I can't decide. I'm very indecisive because I don't know. I've never done a tattoo before. I'm 42 in January. I'll be 43. Am I gonna do my first tattoo at 43?
Yeah, I think it's time for a midlife crisis.
I don't know. I don't have midlife crisis.
You should really get a sports car after that too.
I've had a sports car. I had a 350Z in the past. Yeah. Did you know me when I had the 350? No, you didn't know me when I had the 350Z, right? That was back in 2014. So this was a few years before I even met you. Yeah. 350Z sucked in the snow. Sucked big hairy balls in the snow. Because it was rear-wheel drive. That thing sucked. Had some power. But even though it had power, it wasn't like my buddy's Mustang. My buddy's Mustang had power. Mm-hmm. The 350Z wasn't like a Mustang. The Mustang was like G-force. Whereas like the 350Z is like, oh, this is fast. This has got some juice. That's cool. Mm-hmm. And forget it. Like I had a buddy who had a Corvette. I felt like I was in a spaceship. It's like when you're sitting in a Corvette, it's almost as if you're laying down. You're so low to the ground. And then as the car is like flying 0 to 60 in like half a second, you can feel gravity sucking you into the ground.
Nice.
Yeah. That's speed power. Like that's like the non-chemical way to neuter somebody. Go fast enough in that car. You know what I mean? But anyway, listen, we got to start wrapping this up. I just want you to remind everyone that there's a giveaway, and how to enter it and what the date is.
You want me to remind them?
Yeah, because I forgot everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So So we have a giveaway for the Bennu Talisman Ice and Snow Fountain Pen because I lost a bet earlier in this episode. So to enter this giveaway, you have to answer which day you can't skip.
Which day you should not skip.
Which day you should never skip. See, now
Never
I'm jogging
skip
your memory.
blank
Never skip
day.
this day. And answer it, email pentertainmentpodcast@gmail.com, and we will pick a winner from the correct entries by New Year's Eve 2022.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's pull up a calendar because New Year's Eve is a
Saturday.
We're gonna have
we
to
could
announce
pick it, but then we could announce it the next following podcast. So we could
right.
pick
We're
it
gonna
at that
announce.
point.
Yeah, we're gonna announce
Yeah.
on either Monday, January 2nd or 3rd.
I'm gonna put it in my calendar.
Yeah. So I'm so glad that this giveaway isn't costing me any money. It usually doesn't. It always winds up Goldspot footing the bill, right? Goldspot or you.
Roy is never giving up anything.
That's not true.
New Year's resolution, Roy. Be a little bit more generous with your pens.
I've been giving away lots of stuff of mine, and then when I realize, holy cow, this is costing a lot, that's when I ring you up and I'm like, hey, dude, I need this stuff given out to this people and stuff like that. Yeah, but I want to thank Bennu Pens, Alex and Kate and Alex for sending me the French poetry Euphoria. This for sure increases euphoria. Haha. Get it?
And feel free to send any of the non-keto things my way, along with my sunglasses, which I really do miss, that I left in the backseat of your car. Please.
Hey, how much were those glasses?
They were like, I got them on the was it the Blenders website? They were like $40 maybe.
Okay. Can you get them again?
They're a little old. Like I've had them for about a year or so.
You know what the thing is? I really think it's better if you don't wear them ever again. And
How about you then? You could pick out a pair from me that you think it would look good.
where did you leave them?
In the backseat of your car when we were driving to the Long Island Pen Show.
Right. I'm pretty sure.
I think I had my car detailed the next day, and they probably took it.
Ah, shit. Where did I put that bag with your? I threw it in a bag, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ship you non-keto stuff. Okay? And if I happen to find your glasses, I'll throw it in there. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure I still have your glasses. I wouldn't deliberately throw it out.
Like,
Can't speak for my I can't speak for my cleaning ladies because I do tell them when they find trash to throw it out, so they might have seen it and been like, "Oh, this is trash."
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll make sure to look for it and send you that non-keto stuff. Oh man. Hey. How about a new pair of glasses, huh? How's that sound to you, buddy?
Hey, whatever.
Yeah.
I've been getting along without them so far. So,
did you really miss them? Because if you really miss them,
on really sunny days, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I would
Yeah.
then tend to use them. So, but there's not that many of them right now. It's the winter. So
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But we'll make sure you get your glasses back one way or another. All right. So, but in the meantime, I got to get going. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on the Pentertainment Podcast, episode number 147. I love you guys. Be well. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before we end that, it is the week of December 20th. I hope you guys have a merry Christmas. What other holidays is popping up at the end of the week? Is there?
Hanukkah's currently happening right now. So
Okay. Happy Hanukkah. And Merry Christmas.
Or Happy Kwanzaa. All right.
Whatever holiday it is that you celebrate until the next time we see you.
New Year's.
I think it's gonna because we're gonna.
Oh yeah, we have another one before New Year's.
Yeah, on the 26th or 27th. But if we don't hear from you, if you don't hear from us till then, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. I love you guys. Be well, be safe.
Stay inky.